Alright, hello, welcome guys. Today we're going to be talking about Hu Tao. This character is predicted to be coming out after Zhao, and whoa, she is cracked, let me say that for sure. First of all, her title is Fragrance and Thaw, and she's I think the boss of the Wangshan Funeral Parlor, which means she's Zhongli's boss. She's a 5-star polearm user, that's Pyro, and she's the 77th director of the Wangshan Funeral Parlor. Alright. First of all, looking at her stats, first thing I saw, I was like, her base attack. I looked at that and I was like, what the heck? That is super low. But her base HP is super high. And she scales off of crit damage, which is amazing. She also uses the new Ascension skill that's going to come with the boss that Zhao. It's also going to be used with Zhao. And I decided to look more deep into this because I was really confused about the base attack. To start off, we're going to go with attack talents, and her stats scale really well actually. By the time they get to level 10, she's going to be doing some real damage, but her attack is so low, so it's like, oh, what the heck? Well, it's because her ability, Guide to Afterlife, is only an unwavering flame can cleanse the impurities of this world. Hu Tao consumes a set portion of her HP to knock surrounding enemies back and enter the Paramita Papilio state. In the Paramita Papilio state, it increases Hu Tao's attack based on her max HP at the time of entering the state. So that means if she has low health, then it's not going to scale well. But if you do this when she has max health, I'm pretty sure this means she's going to get really cracked. Attack bonus gained this way cannot exceed 300% of Hu Tao's basic attack. See, that I feel like that is just a way of like nerfing her, not nerfing, but like balancing her so that she's not extremely powerful because her HP is crazy high. So it converts her attack damage to pyro damage. So it also cannot be overridden by any other elemental infusion. I'm pretty sure when they say that, they're talking about like something like Chong Yun's E ability, how his thing turns everything to crowd damage. It wouldn't work for her. Charge attacks apply Blood Blossom effect to hit the enemy's hit. Okay, and it also increases Hu Tao's resistance to interruption. Now, Blood Blossom is the interesting part. Enemies affected by Blood Blossom will take pyro damage every 4 seconds. This damage is considered elemental skill damage. I'm pretty sure that matters when you're going into like Spiral Abyss or a domain or something. No, I think it's only Spiral Abyss, but it gives you the option to have extra skill damage, usually like 20%. This will be scaled off of that. Each enemy can be affected by only one Blood Blossom effect at a time, and its duration may only be refreshed by Hu Tao herself. So Paramita Papilio ends when its duration's over, or Hu Tao's left the battlefield or fallen. So it seems like she's going to be a main DPS type of character, or maybe a sub DPS type of character. I don't know, it's not sure what she could be used for now, but it's very interesting. Now it's showing her level 1, 30 HP, and the attack increase will be 3.84. So it's pretty much going to scale heavy. I don't know why it shows here, or can't really. I believe level 13 would be the highest anyone could possibly get. Blood Blossom damage is, wow, it looks like the Blood Blossom damage is actually be really good. Though I'm not sure. It says 64%, but I'm not sure if that's based off her HP or her attack. That's also scaled off her HP. And then duration's 8 seconds. Okay, cooldown 16 seconds. Alright, let's get to her ultimate, well, which is her Q. Spirit Soother commands blazing spirits to attack, dealing pyro damage and a large AoE. Upon striking the enemy, regenerates a percentage of Hu Tao's max HP. This effect can be triggered up to 5 times based on the number of enemy hits. If Hu Tao's HP is below or equal to 50% when the enemy is hit, both the damage and HP regeneration are increased. So she pretty much heals herself, is what I'm getting off of this. Supernatural activity by those who have already left this world is a source of great anxiety for the Wangshan Funeral Parlor. In such cases, cremation always lets Hu Tao find peace of mind. The more anxious she feels, the stronger the flame. So to start off, skill damage, its scale is pretty heavy and it does a lot of damage. Oh my god. Low HP skill damage, I'm pretty sure they're talking about when they're under 50%. So it looks like you're going to want her to be taking damage. Pretty, like a lot. That way, like, don't run shields on her, don't really run a healer on her. Just make sure she soaks up all the damage so that she can just go to work, it seems like. cooldown is only 15 seconds. Oh, it's less than their E, which is 16. That's interesting. And the energy cost is only 60. Interesting. It seems like this is a burst and this is like an active skill. Alright, now we got our Ascension skills. She'll be going off of Guide to Diligence. Alright. Just like any Ascension skill, this could take forever to go off of. File Legacy, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, Child drops these. So, yeah, nothing major here. She's going to take a lot more, though, but that's every character, so nothing different. Her passive talents are going to be when Hu Tao cooks a dish perfectly, she has an 18% chance to receive an additional suspicious dish of the same type. Now, I'm going to assume that's something like Fischl, how Fischl makes her own like dish, and it helps boost the stats of the dish, I would say. Though I'm not sure. That's just an assumption, so I can't really say what this really has. So when you ascend her from level 20, when Paramita Papilio state is activated by Guide to Afterlife is over. Wait, what? Did I just read that wrong? I feel like I just had an aneurysm reading that. When Paramita Papilio state activated by Guide to Afterlife is over, all allies in the party, excluding Hu Tao herself, will have their crit rate. So this is when, so this makes her a support in a way, because her crit rate isn't increased, but her allies will. That's interesting. And of course, when Hu Tao's HP is equal to or less than 50%, her pyro damage bonus is increased by 25%. So this is going to make her ultimate cracked. Wow. Now the one thing I would say is extremely, oh my gosh, that makes her cracked would be her constellations. These constellations make her seem like probably one of the most fun characters to play at C6, so whales will be able to enjoy this. Personally, I'm broke, so the most I'm getting is C0. Yeah. So the first one's amazing already. While in Paramita Papilio state activated by Guide to Afterlife, Hu Tao's charge attacks do not consume stamina. That means you're going to be applying, what's it called, Blood Blossom to everything without needing your stamina being consumed, which is really good. But we also don't know what her charge attack is. I'm not sure if it's like Xiangling, where it just bakes her across the screen, or you know how Zhongli's is. Like, she's gonna have her own. We don't know what that is yet, but I'm very interested to see. Next, we have Bad Omen. Increases the Blood Blossom damage by the amount equal to 4% of Hu Tao's max HP at the time the effect is applied. Additionally, Spirit Soother will also apply the Blood Blossom effect. So it seems like she'll be very centered around this Blood Blossom effect, and it'll be doing damage over time heavy, including burning, which will be because she's a pyro. So there's gonna be a lot of dot. Next, just Guide to Afterlife increases it by 3. Now 4. Upon defeating an enemy affected by Blood Blossom that Hu Tao applied herself, all nearby allies in the party, excluding Hu Tao, have their crit rate increased by 12%. See, this is why I think she's going to be a mix of a burst DPS, maybe. Yeah, she'll probably be a secondary DPS / support, because she'll be increasing their crit rate, her allies' crit rate, so that the rest of the members of the team, their crit rate will be increased. With this constellation, it's extra 12%, and I believe, yeah, her passive is 12, so it'll be a 24% crit rate to your allies, a boost to your allies' crit rate. And then for 5th, Constellation 5 is increased the Spirit Soother by 3. Now, her Constellation 6, this is what I mean by whales will have so much fun with her. This is crazy. It triggers when Hu Tao's HP drops below 25% or when she suffers a lethal strike. Hu Tao will not fall as a result of damage sustained. Instead, all of her elemental and physical resistance is increased by 200%, and her crit rate is increased by 100%. This effect triggers automatically when Hu Tao has 1 HP left. So pretty much she's like a last effort. Like, you know that saying of the most dangerous animal is an animal that's backed into the corner and has nothing left to live for, or like it's about to die or something like that, and they just start going all out? It seems that is exactly what her C6 is. And whales are going to have a lot of fun with it because crit rate is increased by 100%. Remember, she scales off a crit damage. So if you stack her crit damage maybe use one of the spears that have crit damage and then just go off with this. Like, she's gonna be doing massive amounts of damage. And I think this is why she's gonna be a really good support DPS. Like, she could be a main DPS, but I really see her as a secondary DPS. So yeah, there's that. She also, one of the best things about her is she also, her voice actress is the one who plays Megumin from Konosuba or Emilia from ReZero. If you watch those shows, personally, I love those shows. So let's see if there's any we can like listen to. Dude, that's Megumin. Oh man, I find that awesome. Let's see.
ヒルチャールのお兄さんが病気になった。ヒルチャールのお兄さんが看病して。
Oh man, she definitely is gonna have a strong personality, and I can't wait for her to be added to the game because she's definitely going to be someone I'm looking to main one day. I might even start preparing for her now as much as I can because she is going to be super fun. We don't have anything else for her really. I guess we have more of these. I guess we can listen to this.
同種の私に何か用かな？あれ？知らなかった？私が王城道77代目同種フータオだよ。あ、でもあなた艶のある髪に健康そうな体してる。あ、そっか。仕事以外で私に用があるってことだね。私とお茶しない？えへへ。
Oh my gosh, I love her already. She hasn't even came out yet, and she's already one of my favorite characters. So yeah, I think it's cool that Genshin Impact creators are adding a lot of polearm users, considering we only have 2 currently in the game. So she'll be the 4th polearm user, with Xiao being the 3rd. And I'm very interested to see how she's gonna go. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you want to see more of these type of things, I'm going to be making more Genshin Impact related content just over time. And yeah, please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.